Hello everybody and happy July 4th. This is Steve Sanders from the Ligbt and we're coming from AMF Garden City for the Final Four of Ligbt's big Firecracker Classic. Let's meet the survivors of this two-day event. Up first, Mr. Scott Kampf from Levittown, New York. Scotty has a 185 club average and he's getting 31 pins. And next to him is Mr. Yon Gyo Phark from Flushing, New York. Mr. Park has a 192 club average and he's getting 25 pins. And next up is Mr. Frank Spano from Brentwood, New York. He's got a 170 average, getting 45 pins. And last but not least, first time on the telecast, from North Belmore, New York, Mr. Peter McDonald. Peter has a 153 club average and he's getting 60 pins. Okay, bowlers, shake hands and let's get this match rolling. We had an incredible turnout this weekend here at AMF Garden City. Well over 300 entries, including the Desperado. Paid out over $30,000 over the weekend. And we are now down to the final four. 3,000 is first, 1,500 is second, 750 third, and 500 fourth. They're bowling on a very difficult pattern. It is the Turnpike 41 feet, and the shot has been difficult. Now, Scott looks like he has a very good look in practice. Let's see if he can make it now here. Playing deep inside. 10 in the pit. Way to go, Scotty. Scotty looked good in practice, and he looks like he's got a good line. He's going to be tough to beat. All right, here comes Frank Spano. Frank really getting through the finals today. Oh, this one, can he go Jersey? No, he leaves at 310. All right, we'll go over the handicaps quick. First, Mr. Park is giving everybody pins. He's only getting 25 pins. Next up is Scotty Kampf at 31. Mr. Park is up there going Jersey, leaving the 6 pin. All right, so Scotty gets 25. 6 more is, excuse me, Yon Gyo Phark gets 25. Scotty gets 6 more than Yon Gyo with 31. Then it jumps to 45 pins for Frank Spano, who converts beautifully to the spare. And then the most pins is going to Peter McDonald. He only has a 153 club average, so he is certainly by far getting the most pins. Okay, Mr. Park all over that spare. Way to go. And we've got a great crowd here watching the finals, despite the fact it is very late at night. We've been here for over 12 hours, but when you have the big crowds like we did today, it takes time to get through all the scores. All right, here's our first look at Mr. McDonald. Peter from North Belmore, New York. 153 club average. Here comes his shot. He's coming back. This looks, come on back. Oh, he misses the head pin, getting a 6 count. So Peter has only bowled a few events with us, looking for his first title. Just joined in March of this year, so he's only been a member for a few months, but making the big Final Four shootout in a major a great accomplishment. All right, Frank Spano working off a spare. This ball looks pretty good. Whole pocket. No, coming around. Does it catch the 6? No, it does not. He leaves the 6 count. Excuse me, 6 pin for a 9 count. So Frank getting 19 in the first. Let's see if Peter can convert. This one, hold on, no head pin. Oh no, he only gets an 8 count. But he's getting the most pins, so he's got some room. All right, so our first open frame is by Mr. McDonald. Frank Spano. Frank has 1 handicap title and 1 scratch title when the Ligbt was running Scott's tournaments. So Frank's last title for handicap was at AMF Sable. Now Scotty Kampf has 2 titles. He has a major title and a regular title, so he's going after his 2nd major. Scotty was off for a while. He was injured and is just coming back, and he's coming back strong. All right, off a strike. Does he double? No, he goes a little light, leaving the 2-5. All right, Mr. McDonald, Peter up on the left lane. Peter has the only open so far in the match. All right, this one goes high. Ooh, he gets a break, leaving just the 6-10. Now, we started the finals tonight with 55 bowlers. We're down to the final 4 now. All 55 bowlers earned at least 150, guaranteed 100, but we had such good crowds, it went up to 150. Here comes Scott, all over that spare, well done. So after a strike, he comes back with a spare. And those bowlers that advanced from the first round to the second were guaranteed 250, up from the guaranteed 200. Then the semifinals was 300. Oh, Peter throwing the ball on the gutter, so he now has 2 consecutive opens. And then we're now finishing up with the final 4. So great prize fund today. 1 in 3 of the total entries made it to the finals. So very successful. Mr. Park coming up. Ooh, a little high, leaving the 4-pin. What a good shot by Mr. Park. Mr. Park's been a member since 2015. He bowls out of Astoria Lanes. He's got 2 titles with the LIGBT, averaging a solid 192. One of the very few bowlers averaging in the 190s with the LIGBT, as we use sport shots in almost every tournament. All right, here comes Scott. This one going a little wider than before, but he rips the rack. So Scotty going way deep inside. You had to play inside to score on this. Cut scores this week were in the 660s. That includes handicap and bonus pins. So you didn't even have to shoot your average to make the finals. So those bowlers that bowled in this tournament had to put their egos in their pocket, not worry about what they shot, and just make their spares and make the cut. So this is what the LIGBT is all about. We do have some easier shots, but for this major, the turnpike pattern proved to be very difficult to drive on. All right, now Frank Spano in the 3rd frame. All right, Frank working off a spare. He's got 2 consecutive spares so far. Pulls out of his slice of lanes. This ball looks pretty good. Oh, came in a little light. Gets the black 10-pin. All right, every spare is a challenge on this pattern. The LIGBT runs during its sport shot events a no-tap jackpot. It's included in the entry fee. We had 5 squads, over 300 entries, and not one bowler hit the jackpot this week. So at the next tournament at AMF Water, it starts at $680. All right, Frank looking for the spare. All over. No! Came off his hand off the top, so he's got his first open. All right, Mr. Park. He's got 2 9 spares to start the match. Let's see if he can get the strike. Mr. Park. Does it hold pocket? Goes high, trips out the 10, leaving just the 4-7. LIGBT gave away 15 Brunswick balls, the true nirvana to the high handicap game every game during the 5 squads. Here comes Peter. Comes in a little light. Leaves just the 2-5. So the true nirvana is going to be enjoyed by a lot of the LIGBT members. Great ball. A week before we gave out the DV8 pit bull, so bowlers are starting to have some great new equipment here off the LIGBT. Mr. Park making nice spare perfectly, so he's 3 for 3 on his marks. Well done. So the 2 lowest handicap bowlers, Scott and Yon Gyo Phark, are still clean after 3 frames. Frank Spano has 1 open, and Peter McDonald, let's see if he can get his first mark. And Peter, hold on. No! And that's his 3rd consecutive open. So Peter bowls out of Levittown. He grew up right around the block from there. He's a single gentleman, and he, for a profession, is a mason. All right, Frank Spano. Let's see how he reacts coming off an open. A missed 10-pin. All right, Frank getting the ball back wider. Hold. No, it's hooking so much in the middle, and he leaves another 310. He left that in the first frame and converted it. All right, Scott Kampf looking for his first double and the first double of the match. Last time on this lane, he came in a little light. This ball looks a little bit better. Oh, he knocks the 5-7 out for a double. So Scotty looking good out there. Scotty's usually here with his brother and his father, Jack and Justin. And Frank has his second consecutive open.
Go get him, Pete.
They took the weekend off, probably to bowl a scratch event somewhere. But Scotty came here to compete, and he is in the Final Four. All right, Mr. Park, 3 marks in a row. Can he get his first strike? Going Jersey, and he knocks the 10-pin down. And there he goes. We can't even get a smile off of a jersey. All right. All right, here comes Peter. Uh-oh, this one's going a lot wider, going wide. He gets a 5 count, so he's got half a loaf up there. Here's our Korean contingency. There they are. Stella. Sung is sleeping. There he's down. He's hiding from the cops. But they are all rooting Mr. Park on. They bowled all day and bowled well. All right, let's see if Peter can get the conversion here. Peter going down the middle. There he goes! Peter making his first mark. The hardest one, and he converts. Well done, Pete.
Thank you.
Peter shot 738 in the 230 squad today to advance. Frank Spano came in at 5 o'clock today, bowled 1 squad, and made it with a 682. All right, Frank. Got 2 consecutive opens. Let's see if Frank can start lining up. Aiming a little light, leaving the 2-5, a very common leave on this pattern. All right, Scotty trying to take control of this match. Has already got a double and is clean. Here's the shot, deep inside. This one's going a little wide. Ooh, gets a break and leaving just the 5-pin. So Scotty, keeping it in play, doing the smart thing on a tough shot. You just need to fill frames. All right, this is Frank Spano in his 5th frame. Let's see if he can avoid the chop. And he does! Nice spare, Frank. So Frank all over that spare. Remember, first prize today is $3,000, second $1,500, third $750, and fourth is $500. So a nice payday for all 4 of these finalists. And there goes Scotty making the spare. He was a little nervous, but he converted it. Well done. So Scotty in his first 5 frames is clean with a double. All right, Peter, let's see how he does after making his first mark in frame number 4. Let's see if he can follow it up with another one. All right. Ooh, breaks it up, leaving the 6, 9, 10. Okay, Mr. Park, big double here to keep Scotty honest. Looking for a double. Does it hold pocket, going high. Breaks off the 10-pin, leaving just the 4. So I think he's kind of happy with that. All right, Peter. Let's see if he can convert this 7 count. I think he's got a shot here. Yeah! So Peter covering 2 marks in a row. He's finally loosening up and he's getting into the swing of things. And with his handicap of 60 pins, he's not out of this match yet. All right, we're finishing up. Mr. Park's finishing up the 5th frame with a mark. And as you will see, he's got, him and Scott are clean after 5 frames. Scotty has a 18-pin lead on Mr. Park. And on this side, you can see Frank is trailing them by 19 pins, so he's 1 behind Mr. Park, and Peter is tied also 19 pins. But here is a game changer as Scotty goes into an 8-10. He's so deep, the ball must have rolled out, leaving the open. So Scotty's going to have his first open frame, and that will make this match really close. All right, Scotty. Well done getting the wood. Smart play for Scott. So he's got his first open. Right now the only clean bowler is Mr. Park. But he does not have a double. Scott does. So that's why they're close. All right, here comes Frank. Frank sending it way wide. All right, leaving the 1, 7, 8, 9. Very typical here at Garden City. Oh, thank God. One person that appreciated that. All right, Frank shaking his head, trying to figure out how to make this spare. Bobby, should we tell him to start oiling for the next tournament? Frank.
Come on, come on.
All right, he got half the bread. All right, so Frank.
Bad news.
Yeah, that was a tough one. All right, Mr. Park now with a strike. We take the lead here with Mark. Look at this. Oh, buried 5-pin for Mr. Park. He gets a wry smile out of that, but you know what? 12 hours of oil, and the balls are just rolling out. That's why Scotty left his 8-10. That's why Mr. Park left the 5-pin. Normally these guys are ripping racks and 10 in the pits. All right, here comes Peter. 2 marks in a row. Can he get for 3? Come on, Peter! And he's leaving the 3-6. All right, Mr. Park. Spare here puts him ahead by 6 pins. Yeah, all over that. All right, so he's down, right? Scotty's still in the lead. He's actually up 6 pins, despite the open. Here comes Peter. Hold off the chop. Oh, bad break. He leaves just the 6-pin, so Peter has an open in frame number 6, and now we're getting into frame number 7. Scotty has a 6-pin lead over Mr. Park. He has a 20-pin lead over Frank and Peter. Scott, a little distracted, smartly puts the ball down. Now the Ligbt is going to be off next week, July 9th. And will return for a Sport Shot tournament at AMF Garden City. Now, the big news there is besides the $1,000 guaranteed prize, top prize is the no-tap jackpot will be $680 in the first squad. That's at 1 p.m. Saturday, July 16th. There'll also be a 3:30 squad. And here comes Frank putting... Oh, a ringing 10-pin. Best shot of the night for Frank. And a 3:30 squad over at AMF Garden City. Then the following week, Sunday, July 23rd, we're at Astoria Bowl for a monthly house shot tournament. We hope you can join us. Okay, Scotty in his 7th frame has a 6-pin lead. 10 in the pit. I don't get to say that much on this pattern. So, good shot, Scotty. All right, Frank looking to make this 10-pin. He missed it the last time he had it up there. That one's a little bit better. Well done, Frank. Stayed under the ball. Yeah, way to go.
Wow.
All right. Mr. Park needs to get a strike to keep pace with Scott. He's 6 pins behind him right now. But Scott's on the strike in frame number 7. And here comes Mr. Park. This one's going high again. And he pays dearly for it. 4-6. So Scotty smiling, knowing... Well, you ain't crying. All right, 4-6. Here comes Peter on the right lane. Come on, Pete. Oh, he breaks up the 10-pin, so he's leaving himself a makeable 4-7 spare. Mr. Park having his first open frame here in frame number 7 with the 4-6. And he smartly gets the 1 pin. So right now, Mr. Park is at 148. He will be in 2nd place, 3 pins ahead of Frank. And if Peter marks here, he will be tied with him. And Peter making the mark. So well done. So right now, 2nd place is within 3 pins. And Scotty is up by 19 pins, but can make it 29 with a hit here. He's on a strike, looking for a double, frame number 8. Here's the shot. Ooh, Scotty wanted it, knew he threw it a little soft, so he leaves the 4-pin, keeping the match close. All right, Frank Spano now on the left lane in his 8th frame, working on a spare. He is within 3 pins of second place. Remember, there's a $1,000 difference between 4th and 2nd. All right, Frank getting it wide. Does it hold pocket? No. Look at this! A ringing 10-pin.
Another plaque 10.
Yeah, all right, I'll give him a plaque 10 on that. All right, Scotty, big spare here. Oh! Look at this, an unbelievable miss. Unexpected from Scott. So now, this match is becoming wide open. Well, so Scotty right now has a 17-pin lead. All right, Frank Spano making the spare, so he's... Okay, Mr. Park, big shot here. If he strikes, he can control his own destiny. And he cannot get a strike again, a 4-6. This time he hits the 10. So it is very tough out there, and these guys are having trouble holding pocket. So Scotty's back to his big lead with 2 frames to go. It's still anybody's ball game. All right, Peter now is going to wind up in 2nd place if he marks. This one's going way wide. Oh, there's a change. A 1-5. Wow. All right. All right. So Mr. Park getting the 2. So Mr. Park now has 157. He can go out the most with his handicap at 217. Scotty can mark out at 215 without doubling. Okay, let's see how Peter does. It's a big spare here, and he's got it. He's got it. Peter in 2nd place. Looking at $1,500 right now, but there's 2 frames to go. So Peter McDonald, who started with 4 opens in a row, is only down 9 pins with 2 frames to go. Frank is down 11 pins. So it is anybody's match right now with 2 frames to go. All right, Frank, foundation frame, 9th frame. Big shot here, folks. All right, Frank running out. Come on, 10 in the pit. The most important shot of the match, and he threw the best ball. Way to go. That puts some pressure on Scott Kampf now. So let's see how he reacts. He's been playing the left lane pretty well. Here's the shot. This ball looks pretty good. 10 in the pit. Look at these guys. When they need it, they get it. So both of them hit big in the 9th frame. Peter now in 2nd place. Let's see how he does. Let's see. Peter has not struck yet once. Let's see. Can he make the 9th frame the match? 10 in the pit. Peter McDonald. And he says, I'm not out of this either. So he stays within 9 pins. Now, can Mr. Park finish the foursome? Come on, Young Joe. Let's get 10. Going Jersey? No. He leaves the 6-10. So we are in for an incredible final frame for $3,000 first. Wow. Now with Scott on the strike in the 9th, he controls his own destiny. He strikes out for 235. Nobody can catch him. Mr. Park makes the spare. Well done. So Mr. Park struggling later in the match. He started with 6 marks in a row and then opened twice. All right, now here's Scott Kampf right now in the lead on a strike. Big crowd in the back, quiet as a mouse. Here comes Scott's shot. Goes high. Jersey! Look at Scotty going Jersey for the double. Rather be lucky than good. So, needed a hit and went Jersey. All right, Frank Spano needs a strike here to have any chance at the title hold. This is his first ball in the 10th on a strike from the 9th. Big shot for Frank. This ball's got a chance, got a chance. 10 in the pit and it's still alive. Woo! Bowlers, what a match. Now, here's the deal. Right. This is it. Right now, Frank is down 11 pins. So if Scott gets a 9 count and Frank strikes, it is a tied match. Here comes Scotty's shot for the victory. A 5 pin. Folks, on this pattern, anything's possible. Now, here's the irony, is Peter sitting on the back could still win it since he's on a strike. Now, this shot here for Frank would tie the match. Can Frank repeat what he just did in the first ball? Here comes the shot. It's got a chance. Oh, Jersey! Jersey for the strike, and he's got a tie game. All right, Scotty, big spare here. He needs it. There it is. So Scotty Kampf with 224, well bowled game, 193 scratch. Frank's simple. He needs all 10 for a tie. He needs all 10 for a tie. All right, folks, here's a $1,500 shot. And remember, Peter McDonald sitting in the back there knowing he could strike out to win it all. This ball's got a chance, going high. 9! Oh, and he falls 1 pin short. 223. Yeah, all right. So now here's the deal, real simple. Scotty's got 224, he's in the bank. Frank's got 223, he's finished. But Mr. Peter McDonald can strike out for 226, so he can finish first, second, or third. Mr. Park leaving the 124 in his 10th frame. So here's his first Final Four shootout. He's got a 150 average. Bobby. Park got a 124. Yeah, got a second 124. Mr. McDonald going high. Oh, he gets a 9 count. Okay.
Told you Friday. Told you Friday. Told you Friday.
And he's got to change it on the monitor.
Prognosticate.
Does it?
74, 190.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. If he spares it, doesn't matter.
Okay.
All right, here comes the spare. Hold on. Yeah, good spare, Peter. So Peter now has 186. He can finish with 206. No, the most he can get is 197, and he's right.
193. He needs to get 2 pins.
Right.
198.
Mr. Park, just throw it. Yeah, you can just throw. All right, Peter just needs 3 pins to finish in 3rd place. And there it is. We got our 3rd place finisher. And he's got 8 count. He finishes up with a 144, giving him a 204 for 3rd place, $750. Mr. Park is finishing up his ball, Scotty. And there is our champion, Mr. Scotty Kampf. $3,000 winner. And he gets a big round of applause from the bowlers for a great performance. Way to go, Scott, for your third LIGB title. All right, here are your final results. Scotty Camp, 224 for first, 3,000. Second is Mr. Frank Spano, 223 for 1,500. Third is Mr. Peter McDonald, 204 for 750. And Mr. Yon Gyo Phark finishes with 196, and he'll earn $500. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. Have a great July 4th. We hope to see you in 2 weeks at AMF Wantor. Good night, everybody.